Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. Today we are enjoying the stupid show, and I am in the German Tank Destroyer Rank 7 Battle Rating 8.3, the Doppelrohr-Kassenmattenpanzer-Versuchsträger VT1-2. Now this is one of the reward tanks that you can get from the ongoing Operation Shipyards, and well, it's a non-premium tank that comes stock. Fully upgraded though is mine because I got it for a 2-week test drive from Gaijin to present it to you. And I am really pretty sure that a lot of you are looking at this thing and thinking, oh my god, this thing is amazing. And partially you are right. The horsepower to ton ratio, the mobility is crazy good. No doubt about this. Horsepower to ton ratio of 50.5, more than doubling some of the battle rating equivalent tanks, and nearly doubling the horsepower to ton ratio of high tier main battle tanks that love the high tier Call of Duty gun breach thunder. And you have at a battle rating of 8.3 two L44 120mm smoothbore guns with either the DM13 or a heat shell with 650mm of penetration, or the DM23 if you really want to delete stuff. Now that you have only 2 gun barrels ain't enough, right? You also have pretty good gun depression, but you have no horizontal movement on the guns. And this is a unique mechanic that you see me here using. You have to assign a button to it, and then you activate it. I used here the Alt key to activate it, and when you're standing still, you can then traverse the tank with the mouse. But it's a bit sluggish, and you have to get used to it. But aside from this, it then allows you for those crazy shots. The second thing is that the left gun, I believe, is an autoloader with 5-second reload, and the right one, I'm not quite sure how quick the reload is. It's somewhere between 7 and 10 seconds. I didn't really bother to figure it out, but my primary gun is obviously the left one, where also I have the sign or the sight assigned to. So what you're seeing me is just slaughtering the enemy team by flanking them with the crazy horsepower to ton ratio, with the brutal acceleration, regardless of the surface that I'm driving. Soft, hard, medium, doesn't really matter. And you can hold the top speed of 70 kilometers per hour, and it feels goddamn slow because of the initial acceleration, but it's so much faster than any other tank, and you just leave them no chance. So this tank has great mobility and devastating firepower, but to get the guns on target is tricky. And you can see me here in the optimal situation. Long range with a hill for protection, with some trees to cover also me from aircraft partially. And I think that this battle shows everything that is wrong with this tank. It also can rush for caps and, get you the spawn points required to get into a plane or something. But, I wanted to kill some tanks just to prove the point. This tank is goddamn good. But aside from the firepower and the mobility, it doesn't really have anything left. There is no machine gun. There is absolutely no source of smoke. And there is no artillery strike. You can't scout, you can't help your teammates repairing. This is the most selfish tank that you can imagine, and I think this shouldn't be a thing, especially for a reward. Power creeping, penetration values, and bringing in new mechanics for a new event vehicle is just not the right thing. And you can see the community goes absolutely crazy when they see it in battle. They write me all the time and ask how I got it. And there is actually a way to get this thing. And it disgusts me to say that it is the marketplace. It already got sold for 95 Gaijin coins. No. This is not a premium tank. It comes stock. And it can be very frustrating. What you see me here doing is abusing the perfect situation on a broken map with a broken tank, where I don't get any sort of pressure on me, where I just slaughter the enemies. To get into this position is this tank's strength. To hold it, to repel incoming fire. You have no armor. I got actually destroyed from the front with a 20mm from a French tank, an MX-30. Aircraft love this. The deck plating is only 20mm thick, and their crew and the ammo racks are just there to get one shot all the time, just between the two eyes of the guns, and you get a safe one shot. So yeah, I survived not all that many shots in this. SPA just loves you. The guns are great. And I don't get it. Yes, it's a tank destroyer. Yes, it should have a lower battle rating than the L44 Leopard A1A1. But come on, it again shows the compression within War Thunder. It shows the power creep. It shows the feature creep. Talking about features, this is probably the introduction of the Swedish tank destroyers. Big surprise right there, right? But the Swedish tank destroyers, they will be different. They will not have this crazy good mobility, I cannot imagine. They will not have this stupid firepower. And again, this map with the enemies just driving in a straight line happily with nobody shooting at me and trying to kill me. Look at where I am on the minimap. I am in this position since the beginning of the battle. I killed so many tanks. I stopped their complete advance over this flank all by myself efficiently, and some other tanks also just cleaned up the rest of those tanks. So, oh my god, what a disgusting kill, man. What a disgusting kill. This is just way too much, and it shows that this tank is stupid. Everything around it is just absolutely stupid. Now let's talk here about the bad things. Aside from having no artillery strike, you can't help repairing your teammates, you have no smoke grenades, you have no machine gun, you have nothing to defend yourself against aircraft, your armor is really thin, you are you have no survivability whatsoever. You're all about firepower and mobility, but in close quarters to get the guns on target is so tricky, and also they are offset. I mean, I aim here with the left gun where the sight is placed, so the left gun behaves like the normal gun, and the right gun then is offset a lot to the right. It is pretty tricky in corner fights when you have a Mexican standoff, something like this. It's not good in that sense, and it is absolutely not worth the 95 Gaijin coins on the marketplace. Don't get this thing. I mean, yes, if you're an absolute collector, if you really want to train hardcore for the Swedish tank destroyers, which I guess will be the next nation, apparently, you know, I call it right here. There might be also a Hungarian nation, whatever, but I think that this is the... This is like showing, look what we have planned next. So again, it's about hype, it's about power creep, it's about feature creep, it's a slightly overpowered tank. It is something that looks absolutely out of this world, from Command and Conquer, you know, from the Soviet army, if you know those mammoth tanks. Well, they at least had a turret and armor and were amazing, but this is just... yeah, it has 10 degrees of gun depression, it traverses quickly, but sometimes it's also sluggish and it doesn't really want to initiate the turn. And also, if you aim with the mouse when you're standing still with the new hull aiming mode activated, then it takes a while to rotate, so you're better in a long range engagement where you can choose the engagement. You have the mobility to do so, but this tank shouldn't be at this battle rating, it shouldn't be an event vehicle, and regardless of it being a German tank or if it would be an American, British, whatever tank, this is wrong. This is absolutely stupid. I am not a fan of it. No Gaijin, no. Don't give a tank at battle rating 8.3 with two L44s that only weighs 43.5 tons, 2,200 horsepower, and think that this is okay, because this is completely intentional, and Gaijin makes massive amounts of money from the parts that you try to get from the marketplace, to get all the ships together to then get this tank, or from, you know, when you buy this tank for up to 100 Gaijin coins. I don't know where the prices will go in the next few days and weeks, but this is absolutely wrong. Again, this is a tank that when you get it is stock, and it is not a premium tank. So let's have a look at the results, and you can see, due to the fact that I got two massive awards, the Survivor and the Heavy Metal Hero, which contribute those alone to 15,000 civilians with a premium account. This makes up a third of the total income for 7 kills. Yes, I didn't cap anything, but you know what I'm talking about, and the vehicle research is just under 5,000 for 7 kills. And I was only second in team with 1,466 score points. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Please don't get this tank, but also don't throw money at Gaijin like crazy. I know that this is their intention. If you're a collector or you really want to have this tank for whatever reason, I don't think that I can change your opinion. But if you are just at the edge of trying to get it, no, it's not worth that money. For me personally, it would be 20, 30, 35 Gaijin coins at best. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, why not give it a like, and also subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see each other on the ways, in the skies, and on the battlefields of War Thunder.